Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is a leather case for iPhone 15 Pro Max by a company called Surphy. And in this video we're going to take a look at how this compares to what could have been the iPhone leather cases this year. So the packaging itself feels actually pretty solid. The box is made of a similar feeling cardboard to the ones we get with Apple's cases. So at £16, which is considerably cheaper than the Apple official cases, this is quite promising. So let's go take a look inside. So we do get some cheaper feeling plastic, which the case sits in, but as we take out the case, we can see there's actually a lot more than just a case. So let's take a look at that first. So what have we got? We've got a lot of references to colours, and I think that's in reference to the silicone cases Surfy make. I've also seen those on Amazon. So I didn't expect this. So we've got some wipes and some cleaning cloths for the screen, some fairly cool looking stickers with a festive theme, and two screen protectors. I didn't know we were going to get those in the case, so I'm not going to use those. I don't use screen protectors, but yeah, that's actually quite a good deal, I think, for £16. So okay, let's take a look at the case then.
Surfy make no particular mention of this having any drop protection qualities. It is obviously going to offer some protection for your phone, but it's clearly aimed at more a premium feel and a more stylish look. Interestingly, they also leave out any details referring to MagSafe. It is a MagSafe case, it has a MagSafe ring, and I've checked that and it does work. So it's interesting that they've chosen to leave that out. I should also mention this is not genuine leather, it's a PU leather, but it does feel and look really nice. It's very consistent, it's very premium feeling, to be honest with you. There's no additional textures around any of the sides or across the bottom or the top of the case, but it is a really nice looking and a really nice feeling case. The buttons are metal and they feel really good as well. There's also what looks to be a microfiber covering on the inside of the buttons, so there's no chance of those causing any scratches or any other marks to the sides of your phone. The microfiber lining on the inside of the phone itself looks nice, feels good enough quality. As with Apple's cases, it doesn't extend to the edges, but it does extend further out around the camera. As expected, the cutouts for the microphone, speaker and the USB-C port along the bottom of the case, and I do prefer the pinholes to the rectangular cutouts we see in a lot of cases. And this is purely because I think it looks better, but it also feels better on your finger when the case is on a phone. Overall, I'd say the case looks nice, feels nice, it feels like it's got decent quality build. The edges are strong, they're not likely to come away from the phone when it's fitted. And yeah, I think it's a good case. So fitting the phone into the case, same as ever, top left corner first, and then that goes on quite tight, to be honest. That is a very tight fit. In fact, it's such a tight fit that I actually think there's an element of curvature in the case on the phone there, and I would put that down to how tight a fit this is. I'm not sure I like that, to be honest. It's evident on both sides. No, I don't like that at all. It may improve over time, I suppose, as the case gets a little bit more supple, but it's also evident across the bottom of the case as well. There's an obvious curvature there, and I just don't like it. It's unlikely to cause any damage to the phone, but it just feels like it could, and for that reason I don't like it at all. There is a raised edge on the case all the way around, which is about comparable to Apple's offerings, and there's also, you can just still see the frame of the phone when the case is on, so that's obviously not going to interfere with any screen protectors. In terms of lay on the table protection, the camera ring obviously protrudes over the camera itself, and the raised edge on the case means there's no danger to the screen or the cameras when we lay them flat on a table. So let's just try the USB-C cutout then with a third-party cable. I always use this Anchor cable. It used to work with all the Apple cases, and disappointingly that doesn't go in. So that's a shame because this is my favourite charging cable. I'll try it again. Absolutely not. No chance. That's really disappointing. Taking a look at the MagSafe, I've got my favourite MagSafe charger here, and it goes on and starts charging right away, which is to be expected, but it's also got quite a strong attachment magnetically. I'm giving that quite a lot of force, and that's not coming off at all, so that's a positive. Giving the buttons a quick test, the volume up and down buttons, the action button and the side buttons all work very well, very responsive, very tactile, no issues at all with that, so that's another positive. I just can't really get over this curvature in the case. It's obvious, and once you've spotted it, it's just never going to go away, and it really bothers me. It's a really disappointing feature of the case. I don't know if it's going to improve over time, but I'm not sure I'm prepared to have it on my phone for long enough to find out. Other people might, but I just can't. I can't settle on it, to be fair. I just wanted to show everyone what the case looks like outdoors. It's a very bright sunny day. Often the colours look a bit subdued indoors, even with additional lighting. So this looks very similar on video to what it looks like in real life. Removing the case from the phone, I'm already finding that to be a difficult thing to do. Again, this is likely to do with the fact that the case is new. I'm convinced it's also to do with the fact that it fits so tightly on the phone. It's a difficult balance to strike because you want the phone to fit properly, but I don't want it to fit so well that I can't take it off again. I'm the kind of person that likes to use different cases every day, so there's no way I'm doing this more than once. Yeah, that's not a good experience. So that's the Surfy Leather case for iPhone 15 Pro Max in brown. It looks nice, it feels nice, but as I've shown, there is an element of poor design and poor fitting to the phone. It's very difficult to take off, and third-party USB cables don't fit very well at all. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel. It really helps. Thank you very much for watching.